Happy Friday. The winds have died down substantially. We still have some wind blowing. Um, the LA fires, I don't think anything's contained. Nothing's contained. Pacific Palisades is gone. All of that beachfront property, gone. Burned to the ground. Everything gone. And Foodie Beauty said the most stupid thing ever about our water usage. First of all, we're not going to conserve water in the situation of a fire danger. Second of all, basically, once you start using a lot of water, the pressure goes down and you can't use it anymore. So it drains the the local water tanks to the point that we have to wait for them to refill from the reservoir. That takes time. It's really disgusting how much you're just gonna like cast judgment on certain areas without any knowledge. Hey, Danny, how you doing? It has been. I know. I've been like doing a few of these, wondering if you would pop in. LA's on fire. I've been sick like for a week and a half. Um, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to eat more so that it counterbalances. Well, I'm an hour away from it, but they said that the wind was going to shift and that the smoke was going to start blowing over Orange County. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You went through a breakup. That sucks. How long were you together? Probably has a side chick, Danny. Just being real. Oh, well, that's not too bad. I mean, a month is just when you're like, oh my gosh, this seems so cool. Yeah, he's probably like Amberlynn and keeps like dozens of people in his DMs. Right. Okay, so let's get the Amberlynn news out of the way real quick. So not only has she been trying to fight with the React channels directly on their content. Yeah, you can't do that because it's not worth it, especially with only 1 month in. Um, so not only has she been doing that, but she also did uh, a whole thing about how um, everybody lies on the internet and people just need to deal with the fact that she's lying too. So I don't watch her a lot. I see the occasional um, I see the occasional update from React channels, but she's her vlogs are really boring too. And I'm getting to that place with Foodie Beauty as well. You know what you gotta do, Danny, is during the first month, only contact them like once a week. You know, don't like immediately be like contacting them every day. Let them call you or you call them like once a week. Hey, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a little while. You know, shit like that. Because um, dudes like to chase. They don't like to be chased. Unless you're paying them like Foodie Beauty does, right? So, Foodie Beauty apparently started a diet that she failed in less than 24 hours. I mean, girl, it's your health. It's your health. What are we supposed to do for you? Nobody cares what you're shoving in your pie hole, um, walking yourself into the grave. That's on you. We're just here for the train wreck. I had an appointment this morning, Danny, with Sally's trainer to do like a follow up of how's she doing at home, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the barking is substantially less, but it is still a problem. And I'm experiencing a lot of mom interference. So I'm going to have a conversation with her about that because it's creating anxiety for me. It's creating anxiety for Sally. And Southern California agnostic. I'm pretty close to LA. So I can tell you that one of the arsonists was arrested and two additional fires were set by arsonists yesterday. They set one up close to where it could go into Ventura County. And, oh, that's nice. You're from India. It could go into the Ventura County area. where my ex-boyfriend lives, and while I am absolutely not in touch with him at all anymore, I still worry that he might lose his home, you know? I hope that they're going to be okay, because that fire was set yesterday too. Already blew out. Anyway, point being, everybody who that's a personal decision, agnostic. Find somebody who is compatible with you, who you love. You know, I can't tell you, like, I'm not a matchmaker. I'm not your parents arranging a marriage. Just find the right person and go from there. Not anymore. And I have no aspirations for it. But anyway, the training call went well, and um, we talked through a few of the issues I've been having with my mom not following the program. She tried to get out the front door yesterday, I guess to grab something out of the car or whatever it was that she was going to do, and allowed Sally to escape. Now, I walk slower than she does, but she still walks pretty slow because she has had massive surgery on every joint in her leg and hips. Legs, plural, and hips. And so um, she doesn't walk very fast, right? And for the first few weeks, the only call she could remember was sit. And obviously, you can't use sit in every circumstance, right? So it took her a while to get down there and get Sally and bring her back up. It was probably pretty physically exhausting for her. So I didn't give her too much of a hard time, but I did say, don't put my dog at risk. And that was all I said. It's late night. You're going to sleep. Lots of love to you as well, agnostic. Good night. I'm just resting for a while before I run some errands. I need to get to PetSmart and pick up her prescription food. And I want to have lunch. Um, Preferably, I'd like to go and have oysters on half shell because I haven't had that in a long time. I'm in Orange County, so I'm about an hour south of LA County. Michelle. Michelle. M. Shaw. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's a little warm today. It's not as warm as it was during the Santa Ana winds, but you could barely tell because the winds were cold. And so that like counteracted anything we could feel from the sun. I've been sick for the last week and a half, but um I'm coming out of it. But thanks for asking, M. Shaw. Frenchie was sick for like 3 days before she went back on her channel. That must have been rough. That's gotta be like super sick, you know? But that's kind of what I assumed was happening. I didn't think there was a strike against her channel because all of her stuff was still up. But you never know with certain people in the community out there abusing the strike forums. Pretty amazing. I don't understand how Foodie Beauty can't figure out how to prepare meals at home, healthy meals. And she literally just said yesterday that she was going to start measuring the rice and then got this disgusting bucket of wings, drumsticks, wings, and rice. And she says that's not fast food. Well, it's Kuwaiti fast food. That is fast food. Why don't you order that? Scoop out a cup of rice. Take about half of the drumsticks and do whatever it is you do with your Brussels sprouts or broccoli or whatever you have, and put that on the side. Don't you think that'd be a little healthier? She couldn't get through her healthy diet meal. So I don't know if that all ended up in the trash or if she actually ate it. And she's the one who kept raving about that salad over and over again. She made it at like the camping trip in the desert. She's made it at home. And she kept raving about it like it was the best salad ever. But not yesterday. Yesterday was just grossing her out to have to eat these specific things. She had fried, oh, I'm sorry, roasted um, chicken breast, sliced with like a huge dollop of hummus and this lovely salad. That was the only way I could actually watch the videos, that she had the salad on the plate. She was dipping her chicken into the hummus as like, what was it, dry? Was What was wrong with the chicken that you couldn't continue? Because I can understand if you're like, I don't want any of these veggies. But what was wrong with the chicken and the hummus? What was wrong with all of that? I just don't get it. Like, what the fuck, even? Sally's gone to curl up in the bamboo chair, I imagine. I was gonna let her back out here, but she kind of misbehaved a little bit with her barking. So she loses her privileges if she barks too much. I put her back inside. I'm getting emails for follow up. I'm still a little burpy and wanting to puke. This is not good. I was puking last night too. I gotta get past this. We'll see. We'll see. Anywho, I'm glad that you all jumped in the chat this morning. I'm glad for everybody who watched. And please like and subscribe to my channel. And have a happy Friday. Take care, you guys.